Good afternoon. Good afternoon. My name is Ashmita Sharma. Now I am going to discuss about experience-based curriculum in the 21st century. First of all, what is experience-based curriculum? Experience-based curriculum, it is an educational approach that emphasizes learning through direct experiences. Instead of passive learning, students actively engage in activities, group discussion, various projects, works, and real life tasks in which they can construct knowledge. This approach helps learners to develop understanding and practical skills. Experience based curriculum is based on the idea that meaningful learning occurs when learners actively interact with their environment. They can reflect on their experiences and also they can apply knowledge to any new situations. Basically, experience based curriculum, it is influenced by educational thinkers like Jean Piaget, John Dewey and David Collab. There are some foundations of experience based curriculum. First is John Dewey's experiential education. Means John Dewey emphasizes that learning by doing. He believed that education is a life itself and it should be continuous and interactive. Learning should connect past and present experiences. Next is David Collab's experiential learning cycle. David Collabs proposed a four-stage of cycle. These four stages are concrete experiences, reflective observation, abstract conceptualization, and active experimentation. First is concrete experiences, means the learner actively experiences an activity or reinterprets an existing experience. Next is reflective observation. The learner reflects on the experience and analyzing it from their own perspective. Third is abstract conceptualization, means the learner forms new ideas, modify existing concepts or draws conclusion based on their reflections. Fourth is experimentation. Fourth is active experimentation, means the learner applies their new theories or new ideas to any new situation or new tasks in which they can create a new concrete experiences to start the cycle again. These are the this is the four stage cycle which is proposed by David Collins. Third foundation is Jean Piaget constructivism. Jean Piaget stated that learners actively construct knowledge through interaction with others, interaction with environment. Learning should be hands-on and suitable to the learner's developmental stage. Fourth foundation is Lev Vygotsky's social constructivism. Vygotsky emphasized the social nature of learning. Knowledge is constructed through interaction and collaboration, especially when especially within the ZPD. Especially within the ZPD. ZPD means zone of proximal development. Here there are some key components of Vygotsky's social constructivism in experience-based curriculum. First is zone of proximal development, means ZPD. This is defined as the distance from what a learner can do independently and what they can achieve with guidance from a more knowledgeable person, such as teacher, peer, peer who can know more things, parents, or more capable peer. Experience based learning basically targets this zone ZPD, ensuring challenges are neither too easy or nor impossible. Next component is scaffolding. This involves temporary support provided within the ZPD, allowing students to complete tasks they cannot yet handle alone. As learners gain proficiency, this support is gradually removed fostering independent and high-level thinking. Third component is collaborative learning and social interaction. Means knowledge is co-constructed. Vygotsky's theory emphasizes group work, peer tutoring, and classroom dialogue over isolated study. Fourth component is cultural tools and language. Means learning is embedded in social events where language and cultural tools acts as an essential mediators for understanding level. These are the key components of Vygotsky's social constructivism in experience-based curriculum. There are some key principles of experience-based curriculum. First principle is learning is active, not passive. Means in experience-based curriculum or experience-based learning, students are not just direct listener, but also they are active participants. They learn by doing, exploring new things, and creating ideas through activities, experiments, and projects. This activity involve this active involvements of learners or students leads to better understanding and retention of knowledge. Next principle is reflection is essential. Means reflection means thinking deeply about one's experiences. Students analyze what they did or what they learned and how they can improve. This process helps in connecting experience with knowledge and develop critical thinking skills. Third principle is learning occurs in real life context. Means learning is more effective when it connected with real life or real world situation. Experience based curriculum provides practical tasks and real life problems, making learning more meaningful and relevant, and it helps students or learners to apply theoretical knowledge in everyday life. Fourth is collaboration enhances understanding. Means learning often takes place through interaction with others. Group work or group discussions and teamwork allows every students to share ideas, learn from peers, and build social skills. Collaboration improves understanding and promotes cooperative learning. These principles ensures that learning is meaningful, practical, and student centered. Also, it prepares learner for real life challenges. There are some uh, important important key points of experience based curriculum. First is active engagement and mastery. Means experiential curriculum in 21st century give importance in active engagement and mastery by focusing on hands-on application and real-world problems, in which students develop deeper conceptual understanding and higher motivation rather than just recalling the facts. Second is core skills development. It directly fosters critical thinking, problem solving, and adaptability needed for modern technology driven workplace. Next is shift in teacher role. Teachers transition from to conveyors of knowledge to facilitators of learning, requiring them to adopt new pedagogical technology or techniques and professional training. Next is integration of technology. Effective curriculum merge digital tools with practical project-based activities to enhance learning and innovation. Next is relevance to real life. By bridging the gap between theoretical knowledge and professional application, this approach better prepares students for real life and career challenges. Last is lifelong experiences. It builds student agency and self awareness and creating motivated lifelong learners who can prepare to handle dynamic future changes. In last or in conclusion, we can say that the 21st century curriculum must be designed around inquiry and practical application, requiring a transition towards experiential methods that blend traditional academic standards with skills needed for the future. Thank you.